Thank you, Mr. Chair. And thank you for scheduling this markup, especially timely since this is National Small Business Week. American small businesses are the backbone of our economy, accounting for 54% of the American sales and 55% of American jobs. Unfortunately, small businesses are especially vulnerable, and some reports note that it's 43% of cybersecurity attacks specifically target them. HR 2105, the National Institute of Standards and Technology Small Business Cybersecurity Act of 2017 will help small businesses better address their cybersecurity risk to help them survive and thrive in face of such adversary. As the owner of a multi-generational, three-generational air conditioning and heating business, I understand firsthand the importance of equipping and empowering small businesses to tackle these challenges. Just a few months ago, one of my associates came into our office, and on the screen it says, "Your computer has been hacked, your data is frozen, and pay us a certain amount of money, a pretty good bit of money, by 24 hours, or we're going to destroy it." So that was a little bit of a concern, but I wasn't going to pay a ransom, so I told our people, just let's see what we can do. So we had a 2-day-old jump drive where we had backed up by chance all of the data that had been frozen. So our IT guy wiped the hard disk. We put the new data on, and then we re-upped it. It took us, we had to put the last 2 days of business on there, and it worked out. However, I think with the information that we could get from NIST and this bill, if it were in place, we would have been better prepared to know what to do and how to do it so that the incident never happened to begin with. So, and I know there are thousands and thousands of businesses across the country who are seeing that every day when they walk into their office. They have a ransom note. And I ended up talking to one person who had paid that ransom, and they were sad they did, because they released their data, everything was fine, and 3 months later they did it again. So this is a thriving, awful business that's being used to that's perpetrated some pretty bad things against small businesses who are just trying to make a living. So this bill, HR 2105, will provide small businesses in my district and across the state and across the country with the tools they need to actually circumvent these threats and challenges of the modern world. And I think a lot of times myself and my sons who run our business now tend to think, you know, this is only for big business. These are all the businesses that get highlighted on the news every night. That's the only ones that are at risk, and never really thought about the fact that we as a small business were at risk and knew nothing about these ransom notes that were being done. So there's a seminal bill in the Senate that's moving along, Main Street Cybersecurity Act. It's supported by Small Business Administration, National Restaurant Association, U.S. Chamber of Commerce, International Technique Group, and the Chamber of International Technique Groups that have also come out in support of this HR 2105 and Senate Bill Senate 770, which passed the Senate Commerce, Science, and Transportation Committee in April by a voice vote. I ask my colleagues to similarly support this HR 2105, a bipartisan manner, so that we may prepare it for the House floor action. Thank you again, Mr. Chairman, for bringing up this bill and supporting this important bill today to help small businesses. I yield back the rest of my time. Okay.